my YouTube channel. It's July and that is Selena Gomez's birthday month. So I have decided to recreate one of her iconic looks from the official video of Kill Them With Kindness. That's also one of my favorite songs and I am a huge Selena fan. So what better way to wish her this month than by recreating one of her looks that I love. So before we move forward, ensure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and do check me out on Instagram and my other social media platforms because there's a lot of fun content there as well. I'll be adding the links in the description below. So now, without wasting any further time, let's get to the makeup look. Okay, so we are gonna start by prepping our skin for the makeup, and I'll be using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Moisturizer. This is a moisturizer I swear by. It's the best for sensitive and acne prone skin. So apply a generous amount on your face and do not forget the neck area. This helps keep your face hydrated so that the makeup doesn't end up becoming cakey. Next, I'm using the MAC lip conditioner. This again preps your lips and keeps them hydrated and super plump. So I'm someone who has sensitive skin, and that's the reason I'm prone to redness, which is why I use this Maybelline Master Prime Redness Control Primer. So you can either use a primer like this, or if you have extreme redness, then you can use a green corrector while doing your base makeup. So apply a reasonable amount and use it in the places where you're prone to, redness. Mostly I use it on my cheeks. Be using is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This also helps minimize open pores and gives you that smooth, clear base for the rest of your makeup. So taking this much. And this is something I usually only apply around my nose and the cheeks wherein I have maximum pores. You gotta press it in like this so the product settles well. So now I'm using a sunscreen. This is from Raquel. It's their Ultra Matte Dry Touch Sunscreen Gel. The reason I use this product is because it's non-comedogenic, so it does not irritate your skin or cause breakouts. So it's perfectly suitable for people with sensitive and acne prone or rosacea prone skin. And this is like an essential, like a sunscreen is an essential in any skincare or makeup routine because sun damage can cause tanning as well as like skin cancer in the long term. So always use a sunscreen in any of your routines. Another reason why I like this particular product is because it's very matte finish. It does not make your skin oily or greasy. It's very matte. So now my skin prep is almost done. I'll be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Set and Refresh spray as a last step before I go in with my foundation. So keep it at a distance from your face and spray it generously. I love this product. It instantly refreshes your face and you feel so good. And every time, like, I keep this very handy even while shoots and stuff. Like the second your face starts getting oily or cakey, just refresh your makeup using this. It works wonders. So now we're gonna start with our base makeup, and I'm using the Nykaa Skin Shield Anti-Pollution Foundation. So you need to take very little because it suffices. And evenly apply it all over your face. don't forget your neck area. So while doing my foundation, I also add an orange corrector in the areas that I have pigmentation, so I can, blend it out at the same time. I'm just using a lipstick instead of an orange corrector right now. So I majorly use it here because I had like a terrible acne breakout around 2 years back, and it has left a lot of scarring on my neck area, as well as to correct my under eye dark circles. Now I'm going to use a blending sponge. Always dab so that the product sinks into your skin. Do not rub, that could cause skin irritation. You gotta take your time with this process because blending is key to having a good makeup look. So blend it out really well. And lastly, the neck. So now I'm gonna add a concealer to eliminate the red. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 Sand. This is my favorite drugstore concealer. It's super affordable and it lasts quite a while. So while applying your concealer, always leave a bit gap between the eyes and where you're applying it, so that it doesn't crease and it's easier for you to blend out. And apply it upwards so you can get this face lift kind of effect. Now I'm going to take the same sponge and blend this out. I'll be baking my makeup using the Fit Me loose powder. I'm again gonna take a sponge and simply under eyes. So she has done a very subtle rose gold eye makeup in that music video, and I'll be doing the same using these two palettes. This is the Makeup Revolution Dragon's Heart palette and the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. Let's start with this shade from the Topaz Obsessions palette, and I'll be using this and going over my crease. So if you're wondering why I'm looking this side, so the mirror is here and not to do this. Oh wait, even this has a mirror. So if I keep looking that side, it's because I need to see in the mirror to ensure that the makeup is going fine. So I'm using the shade over the crease. So now I'm using this pinkish shade here from the Dragon's Heart palette to add a slight pink tint and get the rose gold effect, because I don't really have a rose gold shade exact. Blend it out really well. So now I'll be using this bronzy shimmer to finish off the look. This is from the Huda Beauty palette. I'm using my finger for this. It's always easier to apply glitter pigments, pressed glitter pigments with your hand. Now I'm gonna take the same brush and just blend it out to get it smooth. I look. Always ensure that your makeup is well blended. So now I'm using the Nykaa Black Magic liquid liner to do a very subtle winged liner. So pro tip while using liquid liners is always start in the center, complete your wing, and then come back and fill in towards the inner corner, because usually there's maximum product in the beginning when you start applying, and the inner corner part has to be really fine. So that's why I prefer doing it. I'll be using this eyelash curler from Vega Beauty to curl my lashes. 3. So to get a proper curl, you have to do this like around 10 times on each eyelash and keep it pressed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you get a proper. So I use the Smashbox Superfan Pan Down Mascara. This is a mascara I swear by. It instantly elongates your lashes and gives you that dramatic lash look. I mean, you guys can see the difference in the two eyes. You know, many a times I feel the liner kind of cancels out the mascara because you can't really see it, but it's there. Which is why whenever I do like dramatic lash looks, I usually avoid liners. So now I'm using the MAC Kajal. It's the Flourish Me Deep Kajal Crayon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it like this because I need to line the upper lash line as well, because I'll be adding lashes after this. Same with the other eye. So now I'm gonna move on with contouring my face. For that I'm using this Makeup Revolution cheek palette in the shade Fresh Perspective. You guys can see it's very used up. It's one of my favorite cheek palettes. So I'm gonna take this shade here. It's like a powder contour. So you always make this expression so you know where exactly your high points are and they are supposed to contour. So you're always supposed to start from your brows down. Contouring my jawline. And lastly, the hairline. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut my contour using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder and a beauty blender. So this is how you do it. So this gives you like a very chiseled kind of effect. Nice. So the next step would be to wear lashes, and I'm using this Pro Art Premium Lashes. And I'll apply this off camera because I'm still not a pro. So now I'm just gonna take a powder brush and dust off the excess. Also, I won my lashes. the next step would be to add blush. So I'm using a lipstick instead today because I prefer, like cream blushes or like cheek tints. And I'm using my favorite lipstick, which is from L'Oreal. It's from their Colorish Matte range. So this is in the shade Beige Rebel. I'm also going to be using this as a lipstick. You guys can see it's almost over. This is a lipstick again, which is one of my favorites. I'm also going to be making a video on product empties in which this will be featured because I already restocked it. This is my favorite blush. Again, taking in a beauty blender and blending this out. So this is like my favorite step in makeup. It's highlighting, and again I'll be using this cheek palette from Makeup Revolution. I'm using this shade to highlight the high points of my face. So now I'm again gonna use the cheek palette and a fine brush like this to highlight my cupid's bow and the inner corner of the eyes. Using this shade. So now we just have 2 steps left and we are almost done with our makeup. So I'll be using the Nykaa brow pencil in the shade Be With Chestnut to do my brows. I'm just gonna fill in. So that's about it. As you guys can see, I already have really thick brows, so I do not do much for my brows. I just keep it very basic and minimal. And the last step is lipstick. I'm again using the same shade as I used for the blush. With this, we're done with the makeup, As a finishing step, I'm just gonna use my Smashbox Set and Refresh spray to lock in the makeup. Also to be noted, I use a mascara which is not waterproof, so when you're using a setting spray, always close your eyes, cover your eyes. Next up, I'm gonna recreate her hairstyle. So this is how the final look turned out, and I'm super happy with the outcome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below which celebrity's look I should recreate next, and I'm gonna see you around super soon with another video. Stay safe, take care, bye you guys.